Hi guys! So today I'm going to show you how to make paleo friendly chocolate chip caveman cookies. It's a recipe that follows the paleo diet. I don't really like to call it a diet because I just think it's just a way of eating healthy and eliminating certain foods. And with the paleo diet you don't have wheat or dairy or legumes, grains, anything like that in your diet. So if you like rice and you like pasta, then that's out, I'm afraid, if you're following the paleo diet. But I don't follow the diet entirely, but I like to use some of the recipes I've seen on the internet, Pinterest, Instagram, etc., just so I can have a healthy snack or a treat and not have to feel guilty about it. So the ingredients you'll need for the cookies are 1/3 of a cup of coconut flour, 1/3 of a cup of raw vegan dark chocolate chips, 1/3 of a cup of coconut oil, and I always say use raw virgin organic coconut oil. There's a lot of coconut oils out there with lots of nasties in which you don't want to use. You'll need 2 whole eggs. You'll also need a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and lastly you'll need 1/4 of a cup of honey. The method for this is really easy and simple. The cookies take about 10 minutes to make and probably about 20 minutes to bake. So firstly, you get your bowl, and what you'll need to do is add in your coconut flour, then your 2 eggs, then your coconut oil, then you'll need to add your vanilla extract, add your honey, and lastly add in your salt, and then get a whisk and simply just whisk all of the ingredients together until they start to form a little dough. I usually do, if it starts to stick in the whisk, I simply get a spatula and then just poke all of the ingredients out of the whisk so it clears it up. And then once you've mixed the ingredients so they've formed a little dough, just simply mix them around with the spatula until everything is formed together. And as you're mixing, you'll find that the coconut flour starts to firm up as it soaks up the coconut oil and the honey with the eggs. Once you've got a mixture something like that, add in your chocolate chips, stir those in so that they are completely mixed up. Once you've mixed your chocolate chips in the cookie dough, you should have a cookie dough that looks similar to that. If it's not firm enough or it's too wet, just simply add in a little bit more coconut flour until the mixture firms up, but I think this is quite firm. And what you'll need is a baking tray, flat baking tray that has been greased with coconut oil, and then just simply get a small spoonful of the dough and start to form little balls from the dough, something like that. And then just need to put them onto the tray, and this mixture should make about 12 cookies. So once you have put all your cookies on the baking tray, simply just pat each one of them down so that they resemble a cookie. When you're baking these, they won't spread like when you bake normal cookies or when you do normal cookie dough. They will simply stay in this shape, and I've got one that doesn't really want to play ball. And so when you're flattening them down like this, when you take them out of the oven, they will actually look like this simply because they won't spread. Okay, so once you flatten down all your cookies, they should look something like this. And then what you need to do is heat your oven up to 180 degrees centigrade or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Or if you're using a gas oven, you'll need to heat your oven to gas mark 3. Okay, so my cookies are in the oven, and you should really check them after about 15 minutes because the coconut flour does tend to start going brown at around 15 minutes, depending on your oven, because sometimes they can go brown before that. So just keep an eye on them. You'll notice the smell when you're baking these, they just smell so gorgeous and you just want to tuck in. So put the kettle on, get a wire rack ready because you'll also need to take them out off the tray and cool them down for about 20 minutes after they're done. Okay guys, so taking my cookies out of the oven. House smells absolutely delicious, and mine were done in 15 minutes because I use a fan oven. So if you're using a fan oven, I would say they should be done in 15 minutes. If you're using a gas oven, maybe 17-18 minutes. And they smell divine. I'm going to pop the kettle on and have a couple of these bad boys. Thanks for watching my video, and if you want to see some more, check back soon. Bye!